Yeah. Oh my god.
Sounds good.
I literally have that stereo right there. It's the
Oh,
record
do
player.
you?
Yeah, the record player's right there on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I yeah. Oh my god, I literally have that.
We're twinsies.
I know, I right? Like, jeez. I need to take a picture of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't actually use it that often
Me
just
neither.
because I only have two records.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that like records would be super expensive, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I can just listen to Spotify and just listen to my sub.
Yeah, you can hook up
So-
the stuff to the what do you call it? There's a socket for listening to
Oh,
podcast
like
stuff.
oh, okay, nice. I'll have
There's
to
like a little
check
port,
that
or there
out.
should be. And then I see your
Yeah,
paper cranes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I made a seal,
Oh man.
and then I made a little crane,
Yeah.
and then a dinosaur,
Oh.
and then a butterfly,
Oh wow.
and then a fortune teller.
Fortune teller, yes.
Yeah. And then I made a little, I think this is a swan.
Yeah.
And then I made a table. I have so many. Little table. And then I made a little heart.
Oh whoa,
And then
that's really good.
then I made a little box.
Okay, the box and the heart. I got to see how you did that. Hey,
Yeah.
Moscow, how's it going? Laugh out loud. No, Monterey Bill, what's up?
Hey, how are you guys? I can't see your chat.
Oh, what I usually do, because I was interviewed by CVW, I usually use my cell phone to pull up
Oh, nice.
the chat for the other channel. Yeah. Speaking of which, I
I'll
need
have
to
to
get to
try
the
that.
questions.
Actually, I can view it on my computer.
Doing fine, everyone. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing well. Actually, I just got my Call of Duty account back.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fancy.
it was no, it's hacked.
Oh no!
They stole it, and then it's funny because I literally did everything to get all the stats back that I had, that I had lost, and then I get it back today. So either way, I would have won.
Nice.
So yeah, it would have been nice. So I used to make paper cranes in elementary school. We had to read a book called Sagato and the Thousand Paper Cranes, I think.
Hmm.
And yeah, we had to create paper cranes. The only one I couldn't do was a frog. Well, I hate frogs.
Oh, I actually made a frog,
And you
and
can
it
make 'em
was
jump?
kind of hard.
Yeah, you can make them
Yeah, it was hard
Yep.
because like you actually I did like one of the mini ones, and then you kind of have to like bend it at the last, like one of the last folds, and then in order to make it jump. And I couldn't make it jump actually,
Yep.
just because.
Or with the paper crane, there used to be a thing where you could pull the bottom and his wings would flap.
Oh no way! Are you serious?
Yeah, you used to
I
be able
wonder
to
if mine
pull the
can.
bottoms. No, the
For
bottom, right
the
at the bottom. Kind of pull. See his wings flap?
Oh yeah! Holy crap! That's awesome. I want to try that again.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. Wait, am I doing this wrong?
You did it right the first. Yeah, because his wings were flapping
Yeah,
for a second.
weird.
It should be like the tips of the bottom where you just kind of pull just so slightly, and they should actually flap.
I jinxed.
It's one of those things. I will be in a nursing home with like Alzheimer's, and they'll give me origami
give up.
paper, and I can make it. And yeah. Let me see. Okay.
So, what's your favorite? Or do you use your green screen for gameplay?
Yeah. So
Or do you usually have like a okay?
yeah, my room's a mess. There's my books. I don't have a bookshelf anymore.
Is that a dedicated stream room?
That's my bedroom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. And then right here is
So your messy room is behind you.
yeah, and then right here that picture is Lucy May and I at TwitchCon 2018.
Oh, who is it?
I am Lucy May.
Ooh, I don't think I know. What does she stream?
Variety streamer. I actually,
okay.
it's funny. I met her in 2018 at TwitchCon, and then I interviewed her 2020 on my birthday.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
so cool. Does she do like IRL or does she just usually
Video
play
games, PC stuff.
Oh, okay, man. There's so many streamers I still don't know.
Oh, man.
I just don't venture out that
That's
much
okay.
into like other
People,
games.
there were other streamers that knew you. There was, of course, Valley,
Yeah,
and
she's
I
so sweet.
want to say Tiptoe. I think Tiptoe knew you. Like,
Ooh, who's that? Tiptoe.
yeah, Tiptoe Tingles.
Oh, no way! Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah.
She knows me?
I interviewed her 2 weeks ago.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. She's like an amazing ASM, or yeah, she's an
yeah,
amazing ASMR artist.
yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen her in my stream before. That's really interesting. That's
yeah.
cool,
I
man.
want to say she did because like all of you guys knew each other, and then Monterey Bill. I said that there's somebody that I wanted to interview, and he goes, "Oh, I know her," and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it was so crazy. All
Yeah,
right.
Monterey, I only met last week or 2 weeks ago from Valley, or
Oh,
from when
okay.
you interviewed Valley. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So small ASMR community.
No
We all know.
freaking kidding. Wow. I think we're almost good to go. Let's see, we got on the auto host on Discord 2 weeks ago and was hooked. Yeah. I had no idea that I introduced you guys.
2 weeks ago.
Wow.
I know Monterey Bill's awesome.
Yeah. Interesting. And well, him and we actually, I think we live like 40 minutes away from each other.
Oh, so you're in California too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I always forget these things. I have a really bad memory.
It's okay. It's okay.
I need things to be repeated at least 3 times before it sticks in my head.
I live in California. I live in California. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And we both have sorry counters.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The one thing that, yeah.
Let's see when you're going to say your first unintentional sorry, I guess your intentional sorry.
I probably did already, so I'll ding myself. I'm at 559.
559 over how long of a time span?
The sorry counter for me was actually reset. Streamlabs somehow miscounted the thing and it went all the way back to 0. So I should be at least at like 890.
When did you reset it?
I didn't reset it, but it was like November of 2019.
Oh, so this is over the lifetime of your stream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. And then yours, I always ding you. I think I've got you at like 175.
But I think they always reset it because we always used to reset it like before every stream.
Really?
So I should probably be up to like 2,000.
Oh, jeez. I was going to say, who's going to win in the stories? Yeah. I even have little sorry voice commands. It's like Justin Trudeau. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. So I think we'll just get started and then people can pop in if they'd like.
Okay.
So we do our streamer interviews this week. We've got Cinnarolla, my special guest. Thank you for joining. Been wanting to get you on here for a couple months, right?
Yeah, it's been, but then I took a break, so I'm sorry.
Guys, ding her when you go to her stream. You got to ding her for the sorry.
Too.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to be kind of, because you're a variety streamer, right? So it's going to be questions about ASMR and streaming, or
awesome.
ASMR and gaming, and then so like the first question, it might be a little hard, but what is it? If a woman is pregnant with twins, will it take her 18 months to have both? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was just messing with you. Valley, how are you doing? I always like to.
Valley, how's it going, girl? How are you?
Okay, so well, what got you into streaming in the first place? Oh
man. Okay, so back in the day, I used to play like World of Warcraft, like when it first came out, vanilla WoW. So that was like back in 2005, and like I fell in love with the game. And then like as new expansion packs came out, I started to fall in love with the game. I didn't like it as much, but then they ended up bringing back vanilla WoW back in like 2000. I want to say 2019. Yeah, 2019. And then my one friend showed me a streamer. His name is S-Fan. I like he streams a lot of World of Warcraft. And from that point on, like him just showcasing how much he loved the game just like really inspired me to start streaming and to like share my love of things. And so that's when yeah, I kind of went into streaming, and then I was like, I don't really know what I wanted to stream, so I just streamed. I started streaming Mass Effect, I think was the first game that I streamed, and like
Oh,
Sims. And so those were really fun. And then when I was just like browsing around Twitch one day, I found GB, who's like, an all-time amazing ASMR streamer. And then I like just saw her stream, and then she was doing like a variety stream. She was doing a 24-hour stream for her 2 million subs.
holy
And
cow!
then yeah, yeah. And then now she actually just hit 3 million. So that's super awesome for her.
Wow.
And yeah, so then just ended up like staying in her stream for a long time. And I had never even heard about ASMR before her.
Yeah.
And then after I found her channel, like I just like went through all of her YouTube videos, and I'm like, dang, like what she's doing is cool. Like all
Yeah.
of her like role playing videos, like I just like loved. And I still actually haven't delved into role playing, but like that's definitely another genre of ASMR that I want to explore. So hopefully soon I'll be able to do that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so pretty much S-Fan got me into streaming. And then GB got me into streaming ASMR.
Hmm.
And then now I'm wanting to like transition into more like ASMR, and my love of traveling. Like traveling's like
Oh.
always played a huge role in my life. Like ever since I was little, like I've always loved traveling. And so like hopefully when COVID's all done, I'll get to just, you know, like travel and explore and take you guys with me. So
Yeah. Like
it'll be a lot
IRL
of fun.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Makes
So
sense. Well, I
yeah.
see that you're slowly kind of going into that with when you were walking through your area with the dogs.
Oh yeah. With
You've
in Austin, yeah, I
yeah.
took Maxie out for a walk, and then yeah, we explored a little bit of Austin, and that was a lot of fun.
Uh,
And you never know what you're gonna like run into, or like what you're gonna see. So it's like definitely an adventure for like me and for you guys. So it's just a lot of fun sharing, those experiences with other people, just because it's like, I don't know, just my love for travel is so like crazy that I just want to share it with you guys.
well, what was
So.
amazing is a lot of people don't know this, but
Mm.
she's actually 6'3", and
Yes, this is true.
all the people behind her must have been like 7'4", because like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what kind of stuff they have in the water in Texas? Like, my God. Yeah,
Everything's bigger in Texas, so
no kidding.
everyone's taller in Texas, so it just makes sense that, I'm
Valley
short.
Valley says she's 4'11".
Oh, really? Oh,
No.
okay. Well, you know what? If in Texas, you came to Texas, you'd probably be like 5'11", so just come to Texas Valley, and then yeah, you'll grow a foot just like me, because like it's awesome.
Oh yeah, or like the sinks in her house, they've got to be at least like 6 foot or something. It's good.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's how it goes, Just that's just, something in the water in Texas and Ohio is
Of
just
course, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And it's funny. So you bring up WoW. I have an interesting story with WoW. So I used to work at EB Games or GameStop,
Mm.
and it was 2005. And in the nation, we were the second in pre-orders for
Oh
some
wow.
game. And as a thank you, they gave us the copy of the game for free with a lifetime account to it. And
Oh, snap.
I never
Man, that's
played it.
awesome.
I never played it, so I just gave it to a friend.
What?
Yeah, for a modded
No.
Xbox. Womp womp. Okay, so let's see. So WoW and The Sims and what was the other one? Mass
Well, a
Effect.
Mass Effect,
Now, were
yeah.
those the first games that you ever played? What was the first game that you ever played? What got you into gaming?
Pretty much like my brother always played video games, so I would say like things like Gran Turismo, like that's a racing game, and I like
Hmm.
loved that game back in the day. I would play like until like 4 a.m. just playing all the tracks, and there was like one track or this one race where it was like I think like 100 laps around, and it like took me like hours and hours to complete, but it was like a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just always been like something that me and my brother bonded like around, just video games. And up to this day, like whenever I go visit my brother, we'll play like the Switch, or we'll play like
Ooh,
Xbox, we'll play like Soul Calibur,
nice.
or like Dynasty Warriors, so just like a bunch of like random games.
All right.
But yeah, it's always been just a lot of fun, and just a way to relax and everything. So
Oh,
just kind
absolutely.
of escape the world, escape reality for a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It always keeps you in the moment, so you don't really have time to think back and be depressed or think forward and be
Yeah,
anxiety. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Let's see. How long have you been streaming on Twitch?
Since 2019, like I think I want to say the summer of 2019 is when I started streaming, and
Oh,
that was a lot of fun. Like I didn't really know what I was getting into, and then at first it was just like, my friends, my IRL friends, that like hung out, and then like just started to really enjoy the community and everything, and just visited other people's streams, and like, people are leading very, very interesting lives. So it's just like awesome, like just being able to like peek into like people's lives and like
oh yeah,
see what they're doing, like different personalities, like people that you never thought existed exist. It's
definitely.
just like holy crap, like just the variety of people. So it's just been, yeah, like streaming on Twitch and just getting to meet everyone, like getting to meet you, getting to meet Val, getting to meet like Monterey Bill, like just everyone has just been like super awesome. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been one of the best decisions really. And like whenever I like talk to anyone that like is like, oh yeah, I'm thinking of streaming, I'm like, just do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like super rewarding, and like, just being able to meet everyone, hang out with everyone. It's just, yeah, a really, really cool thing to get to experience, and like getting to meet people from across the world,
Yeah.
like across America, just everyone from different walks of life, and like doing a bunch of really cool stuff. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. My younger sister, I'm trying to bring her into it. She wasn't doing
Oh, nice,
with the
nice.
lockdown and stuff. She wasn't
Yeah.
feeling too hot, and I'm like, get into like look into Twitch. Like, come into my community and tell
Yeah.
me you're not gonna love it. So slowly but surely,
Yeah.
she's gonna get into it. I 100% agree.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I mean, everyone's just been super cool, super chill, super
Hmm.
supportive. Like, even if you want to take a month break, everyone's just like, dude, cool. Yeah. You do you. Like, you got to do what you got to do. You do you.
Yeah,
Like, come back whenever you're ready. Like, everyone needs a break. So, like, everyone's just awesome. So,
yeah.
like, been really, really fun.
All the real ones stay for sure. Okay, let's see. And then, did you make content on YouTube first, or was that second?
No, that was second.
Second.
Yeah. So, pretty much just did Twitch, and then everyone was like, "Hey, you know what? Like start making content on YouTube, and then that will drive traffic to your channel." And
Yep.
so at first I was like, "Yeah, I don't." But then now, like the entire process of making YouTube videos has been like super fun, and like it's just like a whole another like experience. Like I
Yeah.
think I just like experiencing like I think it goes along with like my sense of adventure, and like traveling and like getting to experience new things. Like Twitch was super awesome, and then like now I'm getting to experience like YouTube, and like it's just like challenging myself too, it's just like,
Yeah.
have fun with it, like figure things out, and just like, just create stuff is just a lot of fun. Like you understand,
Yeah.
like I mean, you as a streamer, you're constantly creating things, like you're doing videos on YouTube too, like
Yeah. Yeah.
posting stuff on Instagram. Like it's just a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for like I bought this stuff called Filmora, and oops, sorry, I didn't mean to
Huh.
hit my mic. I just said sorry again. But yeah, it's for film editing, and you start to get ideas there. So, for
Hmm.
instance, I wanted to do videos that kind of replicate 2007, 2008 YouTube countdown videos, like really cheesy. Yeah, those are some ideas.
Ooh.
And I see that you've been getting into it with like the one I really liked, and it was only a minute, was
Hmm.
the ASMR that you did, where it was like you were kind of squeezing things that weren't there, but the sounds were
Oh
still there.
yeah, yeah. Invisible triggers,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
So I
fantastic.
actually, yeah, like I remember like seeing thumbnails for it before, and I'm like, psh, like that just seems kind of like that's not really my style. Like I didn't even want to like even click on a video, and then like I finally did, and I'm like, holy crap! Like this is what I've been missing out on. Like this is freaking awesome. So like a lot of ASM artists have videos like that on their channels, and it's really really neat. Like people get super creative with them,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch them. So I definitely, yeah, just like go search on YouTube like ASMR invisible triggers, and you'll see a lot of cool like videos out there. So definitely recommend.
do you find it easier or harder to make videos on YouTube versus Twitch or vice versa? Is there any like pros or cons that you immediately recognize between the two?
I think the best thing about Twitch is that you're able to interact with everyone, like that. And then like with YouTube, it's like, okay, like you get that interaction, but it's like a lot slower. So then it's like, okay, you know, it's not like a constant, like you can't have like a constant, I guess, like discussion with everyone, or you can't like talk to everyone in real time. It's just like, okay, like, you know, you get a comment and then you're like, okay, awesome. But you can't like have like, you know, you can't chat with people like you can on Twitch. So I think that's the biggest downfall. And in terms of creating content, YouTube is a lot more deliberate than like Twitch. Twitch, it's kind of just like, okay, like I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm not 100% sure. But with like YouTube, it's like you have to have like a plan, and you know, like you're just a lot more deliberate with what you do for your videos.
Like cutting and editing and putting in
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
it's a
stuff.
lot of fun. Like actually editing, like I didn't think I would like it, but like the things that you can like do, like you can make a really boring like piece of like piece of video and then just like transform it into like something like pretty like not so boring, I guess.
No,
Like it's
you're great.
yeah, it's pretty neat, like the power of editing. So that's been a lot of fun just in terms of being like creative and everything.
Yeah.
You have a lot more power over what you deliver as a content creator, I guess.
Yeah. Monterey
But
Bill
yeah.
says his favorite video of your ASMR is the kitchen tour. He says so fun. Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. Okay, I'll have to do another one of those, maybe like a bathroom, perhaps, or the living room.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah. Actually, the girl that I got inspiration from for doing that video, ASMR Beam, she actually did a tour of her bathroom, and that's where I got the inspiration to do it for the kitchen.
Wow.
So yeah, that's awesome, Bill. Like I didn't realize like that you really liked that video. So
Valley says
very
the live
cool.
chat keeps everything thrilling and fun for Twitch.
Sorry, what was that? Can you repeat
Valley
that?
says the live chat keeps everything thrilling and
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like just man, like I said, like just meeting so many people from like America, meeting people from across the world has just been like just instant access to like you know
Oh
like
yeah.
everyone and just like being like, oh yeah, hi from Australia. It's like, oh snap, like that's freaking cool. Like
Right.
what's it like what's going on in Australia, or like what's going on in the UK, like you know like what's going on in Japan, like
Yeah.
yeah, it's just yeah, it's super super like I don't know, it's just mind-blowing to me still that like you know whenever someone says like, oh hello from blah 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 blah, I'm like, oh snap, that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because you're in. Okay, so we're in our room. I'm in Cupertino. You're in Texas, and we're talking. And then there's people that have come from. There's a guy called Wanted Wombat. He's from Australia. There's a girl named Decius from Ireland. And you get
Oh,
people that you're
nice.
just like, I'm just chilling here in my room, and we're all talking in real time. It never gets old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
it's
It
super
never
humbling.
gets old at all. Yeah, very
Um,
humbling.
Monterey Bill says live streams will always be number one for me. Meeting all different types of peeps, absolutely. Tank Action, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing
Hey,
well.
take action. How's it going?
Alrighty. And,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, I've said it again.
Someone hit the sorry counter. No.
Yeah, between you and I, I'm surprised the whole like it's gonna be like a fire
We'll
grand
just have it
finale.
implode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. What is the origin of your screen name?
Ooh, so yeah, cinnamon rolls. I've always loved like I've always like had a sweet tooth growing up. So I've always like Cinnabon, and I just like was thinking of like a name, and like my previous AIM screen name, like AOL Instant Messenger name,
Oh,
like that shows my
you're
age.
that
Like, yeah, I'm
old.
old. But like back in the day, I used to have like I Love Twix as my screen name. So like I have this like history of having food and like
That's hilarious.
you know sweets as like a screen name. So then
Yeah,
I was like, man, what do I really like now? And at that point, I was really feeling like Cinnabon and
yeah.
like I thought it would be like cute. So then I was like, okay, what about like, something with cinnamon? And then I don't know how I got Rolla. I think I was just like typing in names and then some other names were taken. And then I made Cinnarolla and then it was available and I'm like, okay, I'm rolling with it.
Yeah, you're on a Cinnarolla.
Yeah.
What was your original AIM name was I Love Twix?
Yeah,
Oh
yup.
my
I love
god.
Twix. Yeah, I used to like there's a specific way too of eating Twix. Like the best way,
Oh
or at
boy.
least my favorite way of eating Twix is like I'll like take it out right and then I'll eat like the caramel and the chocolate off first because it
On
like comes
top?
apart really easy. Yeah, on
Yeah.
top. Yup.
Interesting.
And then you nibble the chocolate off of the sides and then what's left is just like the wafer part, like the cookie part, and then you just eat that like
Really?
so then like I pretty much like yeah, like kind of like unravel it in a way and it's really good. Like
I've
try
never tried that.
it.
It sounds like you eat the best part first and save the worst part for last. What?
It's really good. It's
Okay, I'll give
really,
it a
really
try. And
good.
and that's caramel or peanut butter or just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Caramel, like Twix or Kit Kats too. You can do that,
Oh boy.
like where you'll like nibble the chocolate off from the sides, and then you can like take it like it's like wafers, right? They're layered, and then so
Yeah.
you can eat like one layer after another layer. And yeah, it's weird. I like what do you call that? It deconstruct your
I
food
know,
or
yeah.
deconstruct your candy bars.
It kind of reminds me of when people on YouTube are doing like repairs on things and they're like dismantling it and taking it apart. That's you with like candy, like, all
Yeah.
right, guys, I'm gonna take it apart. There's 4 wafers here. Look.
Hey, maybe that would be a good idea, actually.
There we
for
go.
an ASMR video.
There we go.
Thank you for another video idea.
Let's see. Valley says I still use my AIM screen name. So do I.
Wait, you guys still have AIM for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Can we have like an
My-
AIM like chat?
I would love to. I still use it for AOL
What's
for their
what's
email.
what is Valley? What's your AIM screen name? And is your screen name C-Wing
Nope.
or AIM? Okay.
Nope. I'll tell you what it is. I've had it since 1998.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. So mine. Okay. So originally, I wanted to do. Okay. This is before I knew anything about like his past, but like R. Kelly used to be one of my favorite singers, and I think
Nice.
his name was like Robert Kelly something.
Mm.
And so my name is Curtis Allen something, right? And so I was going to put C. Allen, but I couldn't put a period there, so it just said Callan. And I didn't want people to think my name was
Oh
Callan.
my gosh.
So I put
that's
Allen
hilarious.
C and then 42 as my pager code. That's how old
That's
I am.
awesome.
Pager code or my jersey number. So that's mine. Yeah.
Oh dang, that's awesome. Man, you took inspiration from R. Kelly.
But not
Very
in
nice.
not in the wrong way. Sorry. Let's see. Tank Action says his name came from a band name generator.com. Interesting. Low key, she's right about how to eat it. How to eat Twix.
Wait, what was the
It sounds like Tank
comment?
Action is agreeing with you how you eat Twix. I think he eats it the same way.
See? There you go.
What's wrong? Do you live in Texas?
Verified by Tank Action.
I think that's a Texas thing, Skin. Reese's peanut butter cups. I did that too. So what you
nice.
eat around the edges and pop the top off? Like what?
Oh, snap. Okay, I've never tried it with Reese's. That's awesome. I'll have to try that.
You got to
next
do a
time.
YouTube video of all that. I do that with Tagalogs. Tagalongs?
Oh, tagalongs?
Tagalongs.
Tagalongs, the Girl Scout cookies. Nice.
Take off the peanut butter and chocolate, and then I just said Tagalog.
Yeah, it is Girl Scout cookie season, so
Okay.
get to those Girl Scout cookie vendors.
Monterey Bill wants to know the origin of C-Wing. Okay, so what that was, C-Wing 1028, that is part of my first name and part of my last name. And then 1028 is my birthday. So I applied for a job, and my new hire packet said C-Wing 1028. So I just took it from...
Is your last name Wingardium Leviosa? No, I'm just kidding.
Is it here? Where's my last name?
That would be freaking awesome.
Valley says mine was Lavender VC13 because my favorite color was lavender, and I was 13 at the time.
Oh, nice.
Good
man.
thing you didn't have that here. I would have to ban you from here for being underage. So.
Is lavender still your favorite color, Valley?
All right. Valley says eventually I made it to Exo Valley around that time too. Tank Action is from Arizona, not Texas. Valley says one of my favorites. I like pastels and soft colors.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. I think I do too, but man, I don't know. Like, no, I still do too. Yeah, I definitely do too.
Okay. I like lilac. Lilac's a pretty good color, but navy blue
I would
too.
think like wouldn't lilac be similar kind of to lavender-ish? I
I
don't know.
guess it's just a different. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
because the Joker's one of my favorite characters, so anytime I wear like a purple color, it reminds me of him.
Mm.
I don't know, but it's close to navy blue. I love navy blue. Yeah,
So it's 10/28 your birthday?
it is.
Ah, okay. That's easy to remember then.
Mm-hmm.
So then whenever we do the birthday shout outs, I can be like, okay,
It's just there.
10/28. Need
And
to wish Kurt a happy
so
birthday.
it's funny. So when I was interviewing Valley, I completely missed it. But when I was
Mm.
clipping, she asked me, she goes, "What's your astrological sign?" Scorpio.
Mm.
I'm a Scorpio, Val. What about you? This isn't
Oh,
even
for
on the
me?
question. Yeah,
Oh, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So you're November,
Mm. December.
December.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Close.
I know because my younger brother, he's a Sag, and he's
Oh,
like
nice.
November. Yeah. All right. So Val, I answered that question. I'm sorry I got to that late. Yep, I've already racked up like eight sorries here.
I'm really sad that I missed Valley's interview.
I still have it. It's on YouTube. I literally
Okay.
have a whole playlist of all the people I've interviewed.
Wow.
Ooh, Valley says Scorpios are fiery. Yep, we are. And yeah, it's
What is Valley?
Valley, what are you?
What's her sign?
My mom's a Scorpio, my dad's a Scorpio, my grandma's a Scorpio, my grandpa's a Scorpio. She's a Capricorn.
Nice.
She's a Cap.
Oh, so that's what
January?
January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I used to say that I used to judge people on their astrological signs and who they picked in Mario Kart.
So then if you were to pick like Toad, what would you
uh,
judge that person to be your
well, one of my mods is Toad, and it's like a love-hate thing with him. So I would just say you're almost an asshole, I think.
What?
I'm just kidding.
For Toad?
I like Wario. Wario's my boy. Sorry.
Mario, nice.
Monterey
nice.
Bills and Aries, April 11th. Valley picks
Ooh.
Toad. Sorry, Val, I didn't mean you. I just meant my mod. I was taking a cheap shot at my mod. What about you? Who do you pick?
I don't know. I think I picked Toad too.
Really? All of you guys, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Matches your tiny height. Can you do that, Val? Can you go, okay? That Toad voice. Let's see here. Now, if I remember correctly, the mascot for your emotes is that little cinnamon roll back there, right? The little cinnamon guy?
Yeah.
So I was going to ask, of course, what the origin of your emotes or mascot is, but it's pretty obvious. It's cinnamon roll.
Yep.
Boom. Let's see. So since you are a variety streamer, are there any games that you're looking forward to? It could be past or present. So like games that are coming out, like Resident Evil 8, or it could be past games where you're like, you know what, I've always wanted to stream that, and I think I'm gonna. Are there any games that you're looking forward to broadcasting?
Maybe eventually get back into World of Warcraft, but man, it's like a love-hate relationship. Like there are aspects of the game that I love, and then there are aspects that I hate. So, like until like there's an expansion pack that I really, really like I've just been kind of like bored with the game. So I'm hoping eventually like Blizzard will release an expansion that I really like. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe play like a lot more Sims. I really like Sims just because it's relaxing. Stardew Valley is super relaxing.
Oh yeah.
Just games that are super chill and like, not too crazy. I mean, even though I do like COD,
I was gonna say
but
like Warzone.
I like it, but then I get motion sick, so it's like really hard for me to play like more than 2 games. Like I love the aspect of battle royale, but the fact that I get motion sick is just not good for me. So I'm trying to maybe I want to actually try to get into League of Legends,
okay.
because a lot of my friends play that, and I think it would be a lot of fun to get into that, but we'll see. There's too many things I want to do and so little time.
Oh boy. Val says, Sims is not relaxing for me. I get violent with some Sims. but also relaxing if I feel like it. Wow, poor Sims. Is
You
it?
should.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, Valley, you should stream Sims. I would totally watch
Val's like,
that.
all right, guys, I'm really pissed off. I'm gonna put them in the pool and take out the ladder. She takes out the ladder and just watches them drown. I see you,
Aw,
Val. I see you.
rip Sim, rip.
I had a coworker that made a Sims character based off of her because we were working at ED,
Aw,
and the
mm.
character went up to went up to like the attic or something and turned off the lights and started crying. And I was like, oh, so it's like the
Aw.
real you.
Wait, so then that Sims did it all by itself? It just went upstairs and started crying? And
Apparently,
ah,
apparently.
man, Sims are very interesting.
Let's see. Are there? So I think I know the answer to this, but are there any go-to games for streaming for you? Like, if you have nothing
Go
to put
to
on, yeah, you just whip this out.
Yeah, I would say like probably Sims, Stardew Valley, and probably COD are
Yeah,
my top three currently.
yeah,
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe if WoW comes back, then I'll go back to the game that I originally wanted to stream instead of, like doing Mass Effect or like I don't know, COD or ASMR. Like that was my very first thing that I wanted to stream, and then I just didn't like it. And I was like, I just need to find something else. And thankfully, I found ASMR and then, COD's good, but it's just, like I said, I get motion sick from it.
yeah,
So, but we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see.
Are there are there any are there any triggers that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do ASMR today, and this is a safe bet. Boom, I'm just gonna do this trigger, and we're good.
I don't know. I think for sure, like, there are certain triggers that I like doing. It's like mostly tapping and like mic scratching. So those are like my go-to triggers just because I enjoy it and I think a lot of people really enjoy it too and I think the triggers that most people like are like the mic scratching and probably like the towel. The towel can
Yes.
get yeah. The towel is
Yeah.
fun, but I get really tired just because the motion's like so like
Oh yeah.
So then I like doing the scratching just because I like doing that, and then a lot of people like it too. And then like the tapping is just fun. Like for me, it's just like man, like I can tap on anything and it's just fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my go-to triggers is the mic scratching and the tapping. But I know a lot of people like the towel the most, and
Sounds like ocean waves.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I really like the sound of it. It gets tiring after a while. My shoulders are just like all like
Oh,
cramping up.
I feel
No,
bad
but
about it.
yeah.
Do you have a preference between the Yeti mic or the 3DO?
I think I like the Yeti mic the
Okay.
most just because I'm more comfortable. But I'm sure that, if I use my 3DO more, I would get more comfortable on it. But I think I just prefer the Yeti just because it's like plug and go and you're like, up and running.
Okay.
With the radio, you have a lot more. Like you have to work with a mixer, and then you have to get this, all of the different effects and sounds right. So you're like constantly fussing with it. The 3DO is just, or with the Yeti, it's just like plug it in and go. So it's just super simple, super easy. So I really enjoy that.
I think all three of you, I think Valley and Tiptoe, I think you all said the Yeti.
Oh man,
Yeah,
okay,
I think you
very
all said the
cool.
Yeti.
Yeah,
Let's see. Valley says,
definitely an ASMR staple.
okay, never mind. I already read that comment. I'm sorry. I thought that one just popped up. So, okay.
No worries.
So, I want to get into it also.
Exclamation point! Sorry.
I'm going to, I'll ding myself. Dang it. Um, 560. Woohoo. I think I'll start off with a Yeti because it's cheaper and it gets results.
Oh wait, what do you use currently?
Oh, I just have this regular mic with a pop filter. I don't know the name of it. I'll have to look it up
Oh,
and send
okay.
it to you. I'm
It's
so
really
tech
good
literate.
quality, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I freaking love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I always hit it though. I always hit the pop filter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. If someone were to come to you like an aspiring streamer and they haven't hit
Mm.
affiliate yet and they were looking for
Mm.
advice on how to start and what to do, what advice would you give them?
Honestly, just go for it. Like I know, like at least for me, it was like hard at first. I was just like, man, like you want to get everything right. You want to get it all perfect and everything, but like, just like do it. Like I don't know, like how I started. Like I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos, like to figure out how to like do OBS, try to figure out how to do stream elements, and then from there, like, you know, you just kind of figure like try and like set goals in terms of like what you want to accomplish in terms of like getting your stream up and going and running and stuff, because there's a lot of steps. Like, you know, like figuring out how to work stream elements, figuring out how to work OBS, figuring out how to like, you know, get things up and running for Twitch. um so like as long as you're able to like just kind of, I guess, chop it up into like bite-sized, you know, digestible pieces where you're not like getting yourself overwhelmed.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, just because like, you know, like when I first started, like, oh, I want to like make the green screen work. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, I want to mess with this, and then like just yeah, try to, you know, just improve as you go along, and then just start out with the basics like your mic, your webcam, and then from there just kind of continue to like adding to your arsenal of tools and skills.
Yeah.
And I'm still like constantly trying to like figure things out and trying to tweak with things and like watching YouTube videos on how to do, like, I think I haven't been using the green screen. Like, you have your green, yeah, like it's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
you're able to get your green screen up and working. Like, I have not had any success whatsoever, but I think I found a YouTube video that should help me, so I'm gonna be trying that out soon. But yeah, so just constantly like learning new things and trying to like, yeah, just don't try to be perfect. Like, just
Oh, yeah.
get your stream up and going and just go for it, and like watch YouTube videos like Harris Heller. He's pretty good.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
I got a lot of inspiration, and like just doing YouTube searches on like how to get your stream up and going really helped a lot. So a lot of people, oh, and Reddit forums too, like
Yeah.
Twitch forum, like that really helps. And then I also joined Heller's Discord. So whenever I have like a question or something, like a bunch of people will just chime in, because a lot of people in his Discord are all streamers, and so then they just share like,
Tips.
you know,
Yeah.
tips. Yeah, so then that's helped a lot too.
Yeah. I was actually gonna mention that. I have a section in Discord where it's like help. So you go there and you're like, hey, I need help with such and such. I, you know, need to get set up, and usually
Nice.
people will come in and help that person out. But yeah, no, I agree, because I remember, okay, so I was streaming on PS4, then that broke. I was streaming on Xbox, and then I was like, all right, well, once I get a PC, it's all gonna be easy, like no problem. I won't ever have a problem ever again. And then the problems get bigger because you're dealing with more equipment. So it's like, wait, I gotta get two monitors now. I've got to get a dual mount. Like, OBS is a fickle beast.
Yeah.
You got to make your overlays and your alerts and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, bits and pieces. And I remember, like, slowly but surely, I'd be like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. All right. But yeah, you'll never have it all like in one sitting. Like, you'll never like
Right.
get all of it. So yeah, I 100% agree. Like, no one's ever said that. So when you said that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, like it's kind of overwhelming at first.
It
but
is.
like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, just, you know, try, like, I don't know what they call it, like whenever like people are like prototyping for like new technology, they just do like MVPs, like minimally viable product. So then, you know, just camera, your, your mic, and then just stream from there, and like have very basic alerts, and then just keep on building.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100% agree. Let's see, and we kind of actually, I'm gonna go back to this question. I think we kind of went on this, but are there any future goals for your Twitch or your YouTube channels? Is there any like milestone you're trying to hit or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, I've kind of just been like, I've never really set goals for myself. I kind of just, because I feel like when you set goals, then you're setting yourself up for like disappointment. But I mean, it's good. It's good to have goals, but at the same time, I want to keep it fun. Like, I don't want it to be like super daunting on me if I don't hit those goals. So I just like want to keep it as like stress free as possible. So, you know what, like if I get a bunch of like, you know, follows or subs, then like that's awesome. But like I don't want to like set goals for myself, like just because I want to keep it like fun and like just stress free as possible. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I feel like I should probably set goals because I know like people that do set goals are usually like super successful and like they're able to like, what is it like what is it, self-fulfilling prophecy? Like self-fulfilling, like like, or I guess that the one documentary, it's called like The Secret, where like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pretty much just like tell the universe what you want and then it will come to you. So I feel like I probably should, but at the same time,
Mm,
I never like putting that like pressure on myself to, try and hit those numbers and stuff because I'm very harsh on myself. Like
yeah.
when I don't do something that like I set myself to do. So
No, especially for your line though, because you do ASMR, so your job is to make
yeah.
people relax. So if you're tapping on
Mhm.
something, you see the numbers start to dip, and you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are they're gonna feel it. So maybe it's a good
Mhm.
thing for
But
your position not to do that.
yeah, but then I do really want to hit partner. I think that's been one goal that I've always wanted to
Hmm.
do is to hit partner. So I've definitely put my pressure on myself for doing that. But other than that, like nothing else really in terms of maybe like I don't know, like yeah, just being sure that like I'm streaming consistently because that has always been like the hardest thing for streaming for me is just like consistency just because working a full-time job and
Hmm.
like trying to manage like being able to hang out with your family and your friends and like being in a relationship, like spending time with my boyfriend, like it just takes like a lot of time to be able to juggle all those things.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely a goal of mine is just to be more consistent with streaming, being consistent about posting videos, and yeah, and then from there, we'll see.
There was a streamer that I interviewed who he hit partner, and I asked him, I'm like, are there any tips that you would recommend us that are affiliate trying to go to partner? And he said, as long as you start at a specific time each time you stream,
Hmm.
you will get more traction and recommended. That
Oh,
was his tip.
interesting.
So
Okay.
I can't do that just because I work 6 days a week, and I usually stream based on if I'm tired or
Mm.
not.
Yeah.
Like, so this morning I was streaming at like 4 in the morning because I couldn't sleep
Oh,
last
wow.
night. And then
Aw.
Wednesday morning I was supposed to stream in the morning, and I slept all the way to like 1 p.m. So like I get, yeah,
Hmm.
I wish I could do that, but like you said, with full-time work, it's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah, it is hard. And I mean, like, I don't know, like having a stream schedule is all good and stuff, but yeah, like you said, like it's just you don't want to be overwhelming yourself too. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to find that balance, really.
Well, especially if you treat it, I mean, so it is like a second job for us because we're super invested
Mm.
in it, but if we treat it like a second job, you're like, all right, guys, here we go.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep, yep.
goodbye. Yeah, it loses its specialty. So yeah, I hear.
Right, right.
Oh my God, Judge Beano's rating with a party of 7. How are you doing, Tricky Low Bro?
Hey,
How's it
that's
going?
my Raiders.
Judge Beanos is my brother's boyfriend. How you doing?
Oh, nice,
Monterey
nice.
Bill. Monterey Bill
Hey.
says hi, Max. I see the dog back there. I
Oh,
see him.
okay. Max says hello.
All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, so you kind of went on this one too. What streamers or ASM artists? Who inspired you in terms of streaming and making content?
So S-Band inspired me to start streaming on Twitch, and then GB inspired me to start streaming ASMR. So yeah, those were two of the most influential people for me in my streaming career. So
Yeah.
yeah, and to this day, I still like will hop into Espen's channel and then GB whenever she streams. I love, love, love her music streams when she's playing piano. It's just like
Ooh.
super like I don't know, inspiring. Yeah, and it's super relaxing. So I still like going to those streams. And I think she's gonna do another 24-hour stream
Holy
sometime
cow.
soon for her 3 million subs. So I don't think she's picked a date yet, but hopefully it should be soon.
Now, are they doing the stream 24-hour stream with ASMR voice?
No, she does variety. So like when I
Oh
first
God.
saw her channel, she was doing like she played Sims first, and then like so then when I went to bed, she was playing Sims, and then when I woke up, she was singing. So
Okay.
like
Oh my
yeah, it
god.
was like just super awesome. And then like yeah, I just really enjoyed her stream, and then from there, like she inspired me to start doing ASMR. So
Okay.
yeah, she played a huge role in like just making me like just love ASMR and the community and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely thanks to her and Esfand for Twitch and everything.
Awesome. Let's see. Here we go. What are your favorite video games to play? Do you have any favorite individual games or just franchises in general?
Probably, well, the one game that I really was obsessed with back in the day was like Vanilla WoW. But other than that, like, not really. No, no games that like I've been like obsessed with. Like Vanilla WoW was the only game that I was like super obsessed with. Like I enjoy COD,
Yeah.
but like I said, like I get super motion sick, so I'm still trying to battle that. But I just want to be able to find a game that I enjoy that I don't get motion sick at. And I
Yeah.
tried playing WoW again, and I just didn't have that same feeling for me. So yeah,
I remember
not.
I remember you saying that WoW got you into trouble. You're like, guys, WoW, it just gets me into trouble.
Yeah, it takes at least for vanilla WoW, it was like a time sink. Like
Yeah.
you would literally like play like hours and like an entire day, and you just be like, oh my gosh, like I've been playing for like 12 hours, like literally like time just flies when you're playing WoW. Like at least vanilla WoW, like
Yeah.
like it was so much fun. Like I still have friends that I talk to this day that I made from playing. That was
Oh
like I think
wow.
the
No pun
yeah,
intended.
like WoW like really allows you to make really close relationships with the people that you meet in
Interesting.
game. And I think that was like the most rewarding part of it is just like creating those friendships over a game and like your love for WoW. Like people loved WoW. Like they were like passionate about it, and
Huh.
like you just spend a lot of time playing with people because, it takes like sometimes like a few hours just to do like one dungeon. So
Wow.
you form like really close relationships with the people that you play with, and it's a lot of fun.
Thank you for the follow, Tricky Low Bro. Thank you for that.
Hey.
Moscow says their favorite game is Minecraft.
Ooh. I've actually never played Minecraft. Have you played Minecraft before, Seeming?
Never.
Okay, yeah. I wonder from the like videos I've watched, it's like a lot of building, I guess, and like I guess apparently you can like kill people or people can kill you too. So yeah, I've
Don't
never
know.
got it into it, but it seems intense. Like it almost seems intimidating because it seems so complex. But I'm
Yeah,
sure like once yeah, I learn the ropes,
I've
it's probably
seen
not so
people make like video screens on that
mm.
are like someone made a video screen in Minecraft that had Minecraft graphics, but it was Tony Hawk skating, and it was actually Tony Hawk skating, and I was like, how the
Oh.
hell do you do that? Like, I
Wow.
yeah,
Well, it's pretty neat.
so
So
like,
then it's
oh sorry,
pretty customizable.
pretty much whatever it's limited to your imagination. Moscow says my son and I play hide and seek. I just dig and ambush. Huh? Yeah, It's pretty much whatever. It's whatever you make it. But I know there's green guys that come around and kill you, or they blow up or something.
Oh, little gremlins that come
Something or
get you.
mutants or something. I have no idea. Like that in
Yeah,
Fortnite, I have no idea. Or was it Roblox? Those
yeah.
three, never touched them.
I don't know Roblox either, but like Fortnite would be pretty hard. You're like fighting people and you have to build. Like,
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, Tricky says they're called creepers. Creepers. Those are the green
oh,
guys. Yeah.
creepers. Creepers will
Um,
come and get you.
let's see. Do you have any favorite game characters?
Game characters? Ooh. Probably from Soul Calibur. Like I would think Mitsurugi.
Ooh, samurai.
Yeah, because he's badass like that. And then
Yeah.
I think I probably like Sophatia
Mm.
because like I always like no, and I wasn't Sophatia, it was Cassandra who I really liked because whenever I played her I'd always beat my brother.
Oh.
So then I always used her like if I wanted to really beat my brother. So like I would sidestep and then I would do like I don't know, like a spinning move. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was a lot of fun. But yeah, other than those two, I don't think I really have any.
Mm.
video game characters that like I love. I
Sounds like
guess Chun-Li, just because like, she's
yeah.
always been like, the staple and like she's badass and everything in
Yeah.
Street Fighter like back in the day. But yeah, no.
Let's see. I almost want to say I know the answer to this one. At least one of the answers. If you could remake or port any three games, which ones would they be?
Sorry, what's that?
If you could remake or remaster or port, like
Oh,
a direct port, any three games, what would they be?
yeah, definitely WoW Classic.
There you go. Wow, vanilla. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep. Okay, yeah, and Soul Calibur 2, that's the one you're talking about. That's already been remade. So yeah,
Yeah, me and
um,
my brother still play that to this day,
it's
so it's a
good.
lot of
They're solid,
fun.
and they still look good. They still look as if they're
Mm,
from like nowadays, like the graphics.
yeah.
Do, 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 do. Okay, here we go. I like this one, and I'm not taking notes. Like people have said before that, like when I get like ammo on people, like I'll purposely do stuff to annoy them. That's not. It's just coincidence. But do you have any random pet peeves?
Hmm. I guess. I don't know. I really don't. Do I have pet peeves? I don't think I really do.
Damn it.
If I think of something, I'll let you know.
Okay. Oh.
But yeah, nothing that I can really think of right now.
My younger brother Georgie, he says Chocobo Racing. That was a good one. That was a good one.
What is it?
Chocobo
Chocobi?
Chocobo
Is that a
Racing.
game?
Yeah, it was Final
Game?
Fantasy VII, but imagine like Mario Kart with
Oh,
like the
ooh,
mascots from Final Fantasy. Yeah,
nice, very nice. That seems super fancy.
it was. It's PS1, and the music was great. Everything was great. But yeah, I agree. I would remake that.
Nice.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. This one's gonna be interesting too. Any hidden
Mm.
skills or talents that we don't know about, or as Narkval likes to say, party tricks? Do you have any of those?
Ooh, party tricks. Oof, man, that's tough. No, I'm pretty boring. Sorry.
Guys, you got a dinger for another sorry. All right, let's see. Well, I mean, you are 6'3", so that is something that we
Yeah, that is
most
a
people
party
don't know
trick.
about. Yeah.
You don't need too many female Asians that are over 6 feet, so.
Let's see. Ooh, all right, here we go. And I think I've seen you cook this before, actually.
Mm.
Um, what are your favorite foods? Do you have any favorite dishes?
Ooh, my favorite dishes. Honestly, probably like sholong bao, which is it's a soup dumpling. So pretty much like you'll get it in like I think it's like Shanghai. I think it's from Shanghai or Taiwan, but it's pretty much like a dumpling and then it has soup inside of it and it has the meat, like the pork meat. And so when
Interesting.
you like yeah, so then the dumpling has soup inside and so what you do is you bite like the top off and then you like suck out the soup and then you eat the dumpling whole. It's just like yeah, if you like YouTube it
Yeah.
like you'll see a bunch of videos of people eating bao, and it's like the best thing ever. It's just like so much flavor in the broth, and it's just yeah, it's super good. So bao, it's spelled XIAO, and then long, and then bao BAO.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's probably my favorite dish.
Interesting. And that's probably where you get eating your Twix from.
Being able to digest my food like
Eat it in
one piece at a
sections.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, in sections.
Let's see. What are your favorite movies? Do you have any favorite movies?
Probably like Home Alone 2.
Okay.
And then yeah, I just I like that sense of adventure and like him getting lost in his city, like exploring a new place all by himself. So I really like that aspect of it. And then I like You've Got Mail. It's another film made in
Uh,
New York City
Tom Hanks,
with
yeah.
like Tom Hanks
Meg
and Meg
Ryan.
Ryan. I
Mm-hmm.
like Sleepless in Seattle too. Like they're just an awesome combo, like an awesome couple together on screen. And then what else do I think those are my top two. You've Got Mail and Home Alone 2 are my top two favorite
You
movies.
know, secretly that's why I keep AOL. It's just for that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh.
Let's see. Monterey Bill says I'm still certainly shocked about 6'3". It's affecting my whole Cinnarolla mindset. I may need 24 hours to absorb it. Cinnarolla, are we gonna pop the bubble or no?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta absorb it, man. You gotta deal with it. My younger brother Georgie, he says Jumpin' Jack Flash is his favorite movie. He knows all the lines to that movie. Yeah.
Jumping Jack? Oh,
Jumping Jack
I've never
Flash.
heard of
That's with
that.
Whoopi Goldberg. That's funny. So
Oh,
you like '90s rom-coms with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. It's right up my alley.
Um. All right. Let's see. Do you have any favorite anime? Do you watch anime at all?
Yeah, my favorite anime was Naruto.
Ah.
Like, but pre-Shippuden. I actually haven't seen Shippuden, but Naruto, have really fond memories of that because I watched it in college with all my friends. And then also Akame ga Kill is one that I just started. And
Okay.
that's been really good. I really like Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, Attack is good and like the new season's out, so watching episode by episode. And then what else? Record of Lotus War, which is like a
Okay.
really really old anime. I think like from the 80s, like late 80s or
Yeah.
something. That was really good. Like I have fond memories of that because me and my brother watched it together, so like really fond memories of that. And then Sailor Moon was another anime. I think probably one of the first animes that I'd ever seen. And then Record of Lotus War was like the second. And then yeah, that's about it really.
Yeah. My mom and I, we actually started off in the what is it, the '90s with Sailor Moon. I used to watch that
Oh,
with her, yeah,
nice.
tuxedo mask, and then Dragon Ball. I didn't like that because I just thought they were screaming too much. But that and like Ninja Scroll, that was a movie.
Ah,
Georgie says Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z.
huh,
Um,
never heard of
Record of the Lotus War. I had a coworker that actually sent me the videos, some YouTube videos on that. I
mm,
need to, I need to freaking watch that.
it's really good. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but anime.
Interesting. I gotta check that
Yeah,
out.
it's really, really
And then what
good.
season are they with Attack on Titan? I've only finished the first one.
I am season 4.
Okay, season 4. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
final season too. So so good.
What about TV shows? Do you have any favorite TV shows?
TV shows? Not really. No. Kind of boring in that like I'll watch a bunch of shows on Netflix, but nothing that's like really my favorite. Like I really like movies, but I don't think I could say that I have like a favorite TV show.
Mm,
But like I'll watch a lot of TV, but I don't really have one that like I'll always go back to. You know, like movies, like you'll rewatch movies,
yeah.
but there isn't really one show that like I'll rewatch because I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's really good." So
Let's see. What is the biggest achievement you've accomplished on YouTube or Twitch or gaming? What's the biggest achievement you've accomplished on any of those?
Hmm. Hmm. I wouldn't like. I guess. Biggest accomplishment. I don't really know. Like, probably just being able to connect with people. Honestly, like just being able to like have like a very friendly, like fun community, and like just having all of like the chat and like the banner, and just like all the good times. Like I think that's probably my biggest accomplishment. Like I said, like I don't really like look for like goals and like I don't really set goals up. So then like just building a fun place where like we can all
Excuse me.
just relax and hang out and chill is pretty much like I would call that like success. I know that's cheesy or corny, but like that's like the
That's
main reason why
good.
Twitch is so fun is just because you're able to like hang out with everyone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's see. Georgie says Yu Yu Hakusho has amazing fight scenes and music. Monterey Bill
Huh.
says she came back after 4 months with a vengeance. I do remember, like, I got to know you, and then you left for a little bit, and then you came back, and
I left again,
like,
and
yeah,
then I came
you
back.
made like a dobo, and then you were just gone.
I know, like just real life. You get like actually like before I got back, like I was just pretty much chilling and like watching, like binging a bunch of shows on Netflix. I think it's like always during the winter time that like I'll go into like just hibernation mode where I just don't want to do anything. I just want to like relax and like just watch a bunch of like Christmas movies and like I don't know, just
Okay.
chill.
Are you one of
So
those that watch Christmas movies all year round?
no, I'm not
Okay.
that bad, but I'll
Okay.
start watching them like in October.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
like I'm pretty bad. Like October, November, December, it's just like holiday season, you know. So I think like it's just like fun to like indulge in the holidays and just
Yeah.
have fun with it. So
And then would you consider yourself more of an introvert or extrovert?
definitely an introvert, like for sure. Like definitely not an extrovert, like at all.
Same.
So like yeah, like I think that's why like streaming is just so cool because it kind of gets us out of our comfort zone
Absolutely.
and like you know I don't know, yeah, it just it allows us to like be ourselves, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. And it also, so we get to put ourselves out there, but we're more in control of the situation because, like, it's just us in our room and we get to connect to people. But at any point in time, we can click that
Yeah,
button and just gone.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a super good way of putting it. I never thought about it like
Yeah.
that.
We're in
So
control of it.
yeah.
Monterey
Mm-hmm.
Bill says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I watched it Christmas night. It is.
Nice,
It is
nice.
not Christmas time until you've seen Hans Gruber fall from the Nakatomi. That is a fact.
Do you guys watch that every Christmas?
Oh
Die
God, my
Hard.
stepdad used to watch it all year round. So like I
Was
know.
that your favorite movie?
No, my favorite movie, I would say, why am I blanking? Oh, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I got the poster right there.
Oh, very
Um, Tropic Thunder, Kill Bill Volume 1, Yojimbo.
nice.
That's a
Huh.
Japanese movie from like the 40s.
Oh,
Seven
interesting.
Samurai. Yeah, Akira Kurosawa movies. I love them.
Hmm.
Was it Never Say Never Again? That's a Sean Connery movie. Couple. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Um, yeah, Monterey Bill agrees exactly. It's like the New Year ball drop. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Hans Gruber fall. You have to. Monterey Bill, your favorite movie is Castaway. So another Tom Hanks one.
Hmm.
Well, son. Sorry. Let's see. This would be
Tom Hanks is
interesting because I don't know how you'd handle this.
great. Hmm.
How do you deal? So if someone were to come to you and they had like a bad day with like their stream, maybe their numbers weren't doing so hot, or they maybe had trolls that gave them a bad time. How would you tell them how to deal with trolls or maybe a bad day streaming?
Hmm. I would say that like I don't know if you just have kind of an off day in streaming that like just keep your head up. Like I mean, you never know like what tomorrow will bring. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what kind of experience you're gonna have. So like just even having the opportunity to like be able to stream and being able to connect with people is like reason enough for you to like continue streaming just because you never know like the next person that like might pop into your stream might be like your new best friend or like create relationships out of like nowhere
Yeah.
essentially all from the comfort of your own home. Like, I don't know, like, there have been a lot of times when, like, I'm just like, I just want to be lazy. Like, I just want to, sit on my couch and, like, binge on Netflix. But then, like, when you stream, it's like you connect with people and you're just like, damn, like, that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like being
Absolutely.
able to just, like, connect with people. And I think that's super rewarding. So you just never know. Who you're gonna meet. You never know like what type of experience you'll have, and just to like not so like worry too much about like numbers and everything because with time like it will come and everything, and just try to enjoy it as much as possible. Just because like I know like it's kind of like cliche like oh it's all about the journey and everything, but like um it's just like just try to keep it fun and just try to and anyone that does happen to pop into your stream, like just count it as a blessing, like one more person that you can connect with and, on a deeper level, kind of just in like you have something in common, like whatever you're streaming, you have that in common with that person on the other side. So like I don't know, it's pretty cool, and just keep going, keep at it, because yeah, it's just super rewarding for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Masco, actually, no, I knew you were referring to Hans falling as if it was the New Year's ball. I knew it. I got you. No, I've said this to a couple people before. I've seen people hit affiliate within 4 days, and
Hmm.
they rise fast, and then that's almost a detriment because when they have a bad day, they can't handle it and they just quit because everything happens so fast. So it's almost a good thing that
Mhm.
it's going slow and you're kind of paying your dues.
Yeah.
And I always say, like for instance, today, I had I think two people watching me play Zelda this morning,
Mm.
and then I've had days where I've had 416 people
Mm.
watching me play Call of Duty, which was nuts. But you
Nice.
perform for the two people the same way you would perform for the 416 people. You have to
Mm.
perform as if they're always all there all the time. So yeah,
Mm.
it's I agree. I agree because it helps you. If you can't perform in front of two people, how are you going to perform in front of
Right.
your 1K people or whatever, you know?
And it also helps to like if you care a lot about the numbers, just like turn off the viewer count, so that it's like, anyone that's in your like just play as if like you're playing, and then if anyone happens to pop in, like just count that as a blessing. Like, okay, like thank you so much for being here. Like
Yeah,
that's awesome, Like you're just enjoying, streaming, and then just that extra person is just like, oh damn, okay, sweet.
yeah. Excuse me. And then let's see. This is more of like an ASMR type question, but what
Hmm.
triggers do you like the most?
I think I probably like Mary J. Lee whenever she does the earmuffs.
Ooh,
Like she does it super duper well. And like I think that's probably my favorite trigger. Like I personally can't do it like she does, but when
yeah.
she does it, it's just like holy crap, like I can fall asleep. So for me, like from all of the, like streamers that I've watched, like I think her earmuff trigger is probably the most powerful or the one that I like the most, or that sounds the best for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, so super relaxing.
And then what is the weirdest trigger someone's asked you to do?
Ooh, like people like would be like, "Can I see your feet?" or "Can you like?" And I'm just like, no. So that's probably the weirdest like request that I've gotten. I don't even know if that's a trigger or anything, but yeah. So I think that's probably the weirdest
So was
thing.
like clapping your feet together or like tapping on
I
your feet
know,
or
right?
something?
It's just like I don't know. People have feet fetishes, so
Interesting.
like,
Do you notice? Is there any challenges to streaming ASMR versus streaming games?
yeah, definitely. Like, when
Excuse me.
you're streaming ASMR, you get sleepy yourself.
Oh,
So
okay.
like, especially when no one's chatting, you're just like, oh my gosh, like I just want to like sleep. I'm like super tired, and like there have been plenty of times when I have started yawning on stream because like,
Wow.
you're like just like pretty much putting yourself to sleep. So it's a lot harder when like, chat is slow and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I can just like literally fall asleep in front of the camera. And like so it's definitely challenging because like when you're playing games you have like a lot of adrenaline like running, and like you're just like, oh yeah, like boom 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 boom, and then ASMR you're just like, just doing like gentle tapping or mic scratching. You're just like, oh, I can just fall asleep. So I think that's definitely the biggest difference between ASMR and playing games is like just the level in terms of like energy levels, like super high energy versus like, just calm, relaxing, soothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you're like streaming at night, you're just like, oh snap. You're like, oh, I can fall asleep now.
One stream, it just Senna does a header into the keyboard. Just,
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, and that's why like sometimes when I like raid other people, I'm like, dude, like I want to stay, but like I am like literally like about to fall asleep. I'm like so tired and like
yeah. It's like
so it's
dropping the
like
kids off at school. He's like, "All right, guys, have fun. I'll see. Mom's got to sleep."
yeah.
All right, so
So,
we're going on to the bonus questions. This will be kind of fast. It won't be that long. We've already finished all the regular ones.
okay,
Let's
cool.
see. Do you prefer physical or digital media?
Mm, what do you mean, like
So like
a
video games.
VHS or like a
Well,
player?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it could be. So do you like collecting maybe like VHSs? We talked about records earlier. Or do you prefer to buy them like digitally, or maybe both? You could like both.
I definitely like digital stuff just because like I like living like as minimalistically as possible, minimalistically, just because in terms of like having clutter, like I just don't like having a bunch of stuff lying around, so being able to like go completely digital is a lot easier for me
It
to
is.
like deal with, you know. So like in terms of like I have everything on Spotify, like I bought a bunch of movies on like Amazon. You know, like so like all my music's online, all of my movies are online, my books are even online. Like I have a Kindle.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything's pretty much digital just to keep it easy. And like I lose a lot of stuff too. So having everything be digital is a lot easier for
Yeah.
me to like manage my stuff and to make sure that I don't lose things. So
You got your
makes it a
phone.
lot easier. Yeah, I
Yep.
got my phone. That's all I need.
Let's see. So these are just gonna be random questions. I'm sorry in advance. These are just gonna be random. Do you, with aiming, do you do inverted or regular aim?
Regular.
Damn it,
Hmm.
I'm the only one who does inverted.
Man, where do you think you got that from? Like,
Well,
is there a certain
I don't know
game
if you
that
know.
like?
I have a head scar like right here from my older
Mm,
brother. I'm
oh,
like maybe
okay.
he knocked his screw loose or something. Where like down is up and up is down. I don't know.
Maybe you should be a pilot because
Oh
pilots are
God,
all good.
just because I have the word wing in my name doesn't mean I want to fly. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's actually where I thought you got your name from, like Wingdings, I think, or
What?
is it? No, that's a font. I don't remember, but there's this one game that my friend used to play. It's something with wing, and like yeah, it's like an airplane
Pilot
game. So I
wings?
thought yes, that. Yeah,
Okay.
uh-huh. He used to speed run that game.
Yeah.
And so I thought that maybe your name had something to do with that video game, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
No.
It's flat.
I've gotten chicken wing. I've gotten X wing because they're like, oh, you're just trying to be like Star Wars, and I'm like, no. And then
Oh.
it's like, no, that's literally like you know my first name.
Mhm,
You called
mhm,
me
correct.
today. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the wing is a part of my last name.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's right. That is right. I swear to God, I need to cover up like all this doxing info right here. What is going on? Let's see. Do you know any good dad jokes?
Ooh, man, I used to know so many because like I think there were like a few streams back like in 2019 where like we would just tell each other dad jokes. There was one where it's like um my wife got so mad at me because I'm so bad at directions that I got up and right. Do you get it?
I got up and right.
My wife got so mad at me because I'm so bad at directions that I got up and right.
Up and
So
right.
instead of I got up and left,
Oh
he said, "No, I got
God.
up and
Oh
right."
God, that was like right over my head. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, I think that's probably the most memorable dad joke. I forget who told me that one back in. It could have been like Cell Prime or Corbin Hole or Archangel. I don't remember. I
Oh
think it was
God.
three. But yeah,
Hey,
a lot
Phantom
of
Slayer. How's it going?
dads. Hey,
Monterey
how's it
Bill
going?
said so bad. Let's see if I can
So bad, it's so good.
remember one. I gotta say, Senna, if your man, if he can't handle fresh fruit jokes, you need to let that man go.
That's cute. I like that. I
There you
like
go.
that. That's really good.
Let's see. I thought he said so bad for me too. I'm like, no. All right. Then there's another one. It was shit. So there were these two guys. They were playing. They're having a war of like peekaboo. One of them got
Mm.
super injured, and he went to the hospital. He's currently in the ICU. Peekaboo ICU.
Oh,
Wah,
cute.
wah, wah.
I like it. I like it.
There we go.
That's adorable.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. I love this one. I want to know. I'd like to know your answer for this. If you could pick someone to play you in a movie, who would you pick?
They could play me in a movie. Oh man,
Yeah.
there aren't very many. There aren't very many Asian actresses that I know of, like other than like Lucy Liu and like I don't know what other Asian actresses are out there.
I'm. Um. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Oh, maybe like Zoe Deschanel, just because she's like in all of her roles, she just seems like completely clueless. And I feel like in real life, I'm just like always completely clueless and like, yeah. So I think probably her, just
Okay.
because we both are just like always completely like confused all the time and can't make sense out of anything. So probably her.
She's like, I gotta wear these huge high heels to fit that height, and I gotta just tap on things. Okay. All right, let's see. Do you have any irrational fears or phobias? So for me, it's like
Hmm.
frogs, needles, mosquitoes, Egyptian artifacts. Yeah.
Ooh. Do you know where that might stem from?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I know where
just
most of them do.
okay. Like, does it go all the way back to like your early years, like when you're like 3 and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to hear them or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so frogs. Frogs. It started. My dad took my brother and I camping, and I
Mm.
think I was like 3 or 4. I think I was 4. A lot of things happened when I was 4. But um, we got lost. Like he lost my brother and I
Mm.
up in the hills, and I remember
Oh
him and I.
no.
We ended up in some tent, and I remember we were in the
Just
tent.
like a random tent that you
Yeah, it was a
found?
random tent,
Oh wow.
and I remember
Hmm.
there was a frog in there, and I remember it was
Oh.
jumping towards us, and we were screaming at it. And then when they found us, the frog was like dead, and it was
Oh.
like it like had petrified or rigor mortis or whatever you call it. So I don't know how
Oh.
long we were in there with that thing, but that's where the
Wow.
fear of frogs comes in. Like sometimes I'll have
Wow.
dreams where like I had a dream once that like because sometimes I sleep with my eyes open. I don't know
Mm.
why I sleepwalk too,
Mm.
but like I was looking at the ceiling and I saw a frog slowly jumping towards me.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then Egyptian
So
artif.
no Kermits for you.
I don't mind Kermit. I
No
don't
Kermit
mind.
love.
I don't
You
mind
don't mind
Kermit or
Kermit.
like
You don't mind
Keroppi.
talking frogs.
I don't mind them. No. um, there's a vintage horror movie simply called Frogs Don't Watch It. I want or like Magnolia where it's raining frogs with Tom
Oh
Cruise.
wow.
Terrifying.
Huh.
Terrifying. No.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Egyptian stuff. It just seems cursed. Like so with my
Hmm.
family, if you get us gag gifts or if we know you don't like something, you will get it. So like I have the largest collection of like Aaron Carter or Vin Diesel
That's
merchandise
so fun.
ever. And so I don't like frogs and Egyptian stuff. So I have frog statues, and my brother would get me Egyptian like artifacts, like replica artifacts. And
That's hilarious.
I put them in this box because you're not allowed to throw them away. And
Mm.
do you remember old school He-Man figures from like the 80s or 90s? Do you remember those figures? They would have like at the waist, like you could pull them. And there's like a black cable. Like as a kid, you could pull these things and they wouldn't break.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I started having like really bad insomnia and like really
Mm.
weird thoughts. Like didn't
Huh.
sound like it sounded like me in my head, but it wasn't saying what I was saying in my head. It was really weird
Mm.
stuff. Like it even said
Hmm.
plague at one point, and my mom
Oh
was like, "You
wow.
need to watch this." And it was about this guy that was given Egyptian artifact replicas, and like
Oh
he had the same
wow.
weird things going on. And so when I opened the box, there are claw marks, like finger claw marks. Not an animal, but like finger claw marks in the box, and the figures are yanked apart.
Whoa.
And so I just threw all of it away, and that stuff is gone. So I'm like,
Wow.
hell no, get that Egyptian shit away from me.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the two big ones. What about you?
Ooh, man. I don't know. I think I have an irrational fear of like driving. Like, as a kid, I was like whoever I was in the car with, like I think by the time I was like 21, I had already been in like, I don't know, like 15 car accidents with like just different people. And
Holy
so
shit.
like I think I always have like dreams
Mm-hmm.
where like I'm driving and then I can't see the road, or like I don't have control of the vehicle. So I think like an irrational fear is like me just dying in a car accident.
Well,
So like yeah, I don't know. I think that definitely formed as a kid when like I just got into a bunch. I never really was in a bad accident. I just happened to be in the car with like, just like minor accidents, nothing ever really that bad, but I was in a lot of them where, just the loud noise and
yeah,
like the
the impact.
fear and yeah, the impact
Yeah.
and like just out of nowhere getting hit or hitting someone is just yeah, so I definitely have that fear and I would have dreams about stuff like that. But other than that, like I think I have an irrational fear of ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always love hearing and like listening to ghost stories,
Oh, I
but
got
then
some for
after
you.
that, oh, do you? Do you, have you seen a ghost before? Or
Yeah,
really?
I
Oh
worked at a
wow.
hotel that was haunted, and my mom
Oh
did. My
wow.
mom actually, she was messing around with like this Ghost Adventurers app, and we were
Yeah.
talking to Tiptoe about this, and she was like, "Oh my god,
Mm.
I can." You want me to get
Mm.
into those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh
That
wow,
would be awesome.
sorry about that.
But then I probably won't be able to sleep at night.
Okay. Well, I will say this. So I was in a car accident in 2013, and
Mm.
after that, I started to have like weird things where if I was going to lay down and close my eyes, sometimes my body would almost simulate the feel of like the impact or
Oh
the
wow.
hit.
Hmm.
Do you ever? Sounds like that's what you might go through sometimes.
No, not necessarily. It would most likely just be like when I have my dreams, it's just me not being able to see the road or not being able to have control of the vehicle. But never I don't think I've ever had impact in my dream.
Mm.
Just not being able to like see the road is pretty much what my dreams
Okay.
are of.
Oh, and I also have a fear of looking straight up in the sky. Like if I'm outside, I don't like looking straight up. That's a
Oh.
really weird. I don't. I hate.
Huh.
I feel like I'm gonna get yanked up. Monterey Bill
Huh.
says I have a fear of heights. I fell out of a lemon tree and was knocked out. They asked me questions. I didn't know who the
Ooh.
president. I didn't know the city I lived in. Wow.
Oh
Knocked yourself
wow.
silly. Ew, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Did you want me to tell you any of those that happened?
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
All right. Here we go. Get your popcorn. Okay. So I don't mind. It's kind of doxing myself a little bit, but I used to. You can Google this Hotel Dianza, DE space ANZ. You type in is Hotel Dianza. Google will auto populate haunted. First thing.
Oh
I
wow.
used to work there, and like I was in the back office once, and there were like three black silhouettes like behind me. Like I remember I was sitting down, I was doing
Oh my
reservations,
god.
and
That's so
I could see
scary.
them behind me, and like they left, and then I was at the front desk, and I'm looking down, and through the corner of my eyes I see this kid by the garbage can. He's running over and he goes to
Mhm.
throw something away, and I go to look up and he just disappears. um let's see, and then so if you look at the oh no, I was up at the front desk also, and I feel like this very strong tap on my shoulder, like like
Wow.
very hard, and I go to turn around, nothing. Like the door, like
Oh my gosh, you're freaking me out.
So I'm in the back office. A
Do I have
couple,
my dog
like
here with me? Is Max here with me?
he
He
was
is,
right there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
So like
Okay. I'm good.
a week later, this girl, my coworker, she busts through the back door and she's like, "All right, which one of you did it? Which one of you did it?" And we were like, "What?" She goes, "Somebody tapped me on the shoulder really fucking hard." And the bellman and I were like, "We didn't do it." And we are like, "Oh, you felt it
Mm.
too, huh?" She's like, "No, no, I swear to God, like, what have you like? None of you are that fast, but like, which one of you did it?" We didn't do it. I swear to God, to this day, I didn't. I did
Wow.
not. Um, so when you go to find out this is what I've heard the origin of Hotel Dianza is.
Hmm.
Um, the guy who I believe made the hotel or came up with the
Mhm.
blueprints, his son got kidnapped,
Oh wow.
and they held him for ransom. and I guess he had up until the day that the hotel opened to pay the ransom. If they didn't, they would kill his son.
Oh my
He didn't
goodness.
pay.
Wow.
He didn't pay. So I think the ghost in the hotel is the little boy. That's what I
Oh.
think. And there's been a couple times where hotel guests would in the hotel they'd check in, they won't check out. So that's
Wow.
it. And then okay, the other one. Okay, be ready for this one. All right. So
Mm.
this one's about me, which is really weird to tell it because I'm not involved in it, but it's about me. If that makes sense.
Mm.
So my mom used to love Ghost Adventures, and so
Mm.
she downloaded the Ghost Adventures app on her iPad. So she's like, "Yeah, you see all these red dots?" She showed me on the iPad. She's like, "Those are the anomalies, like the spiritual anomalies, and they talk to me through
Mm.
this thing." And she goes, "Do you want to know what the weirdest thing is?" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "When you show up, they leave. The dots leave." And
Wow. Holy moly.
I was like, "Okay, that's really weird." Like I just got a cold chill just
Yeah.
now. So I go to my car one day and I have to come back. I forgot something. But I come back
Mm.
and she goes, "Hey, look what it said to me." And it says, "Is he gone yet?"
Yeah.
Right?
Well.
So I was like, "Mom, don't show me this because I don't know if that means I'm a good person or a bad person." Like, I want to say I'm a
Wow.
good person. Like, I can tell you unequivocally I have a pure spirit still to this day. But I that scared me. And then my sister told me something when I was talking to what's her name on Tiptoe. She goes, "Oh yeah, there was one
Mm.
day where you came down the stairs. You were in your boxers. You looked at us. You ran back upstairs, and then you came down. You were fully dressed, and you went to work." She goes, "So you couldn't have gotten changed that fast." She goes,
Wow.
"It was impersonating you." And I was like, "Well, thanks. Like that's so weird." And I like don't ever download that stupid app. Like there you go.
Wow.
So you got it.
That's scary.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep at night.
I'm sorry. Damn it. Like
Yeah,
you put me to sleep, I keep you up. Just kidding.
seriously. What?
Um, damn it. I'm sorry. Okay. Then I guess the
Dang,
last
that's scary.
question would be if you were on death row, what would your last meal be?
Hmm. Probably my dad's cooking, just because it will bring me comfort. So
Yeah.
probably his chicken adobo dish,
There we go.
because like, yeah, growing up, we'd always have the same. Whenever he made it, he would be like, "My favorite and your favorite adobo." And so like that's just like kind of a comfort food, because like my dad would always make that for us. So yeah, probably just, yeah, my dad's cooking.
Awesome. All right. So you're quick. You're just going to the chair quick. All right.
What about you? What would be your favorite dish or your
So cost
last
isn't an
dish?
issue. So I was raised on like Southern food. So like spicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, biscuits. But
Mm.
I can't turn down a bacon cheeseburger to save my life. Like I eat those all the time. So I'd
Ooh.
say,
Is there like a favorite restaurant that you get your bacon
do you
cheeseburger
guys?
from, or
The last one I had that was really good was it's do you know what Carl's Jr. is or Hardee's?
oh yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay, they had a monster Angus cheeseburger and it was like two patties with like four strips of bacon. And I remember I
Ooh.
got it and I got some Arby's because I'm like, well, I don't know if I'll like this burger. I'm talking to Narkfall and I took a little bite and I was gonna save it for later. I ate the whole thing. Like I could not stop eating it. And I was like, Nark, that is the most amazing cheeseburger I've had in like a long
Dang.
time.
Nice.
It just made me happy.
Yeah. Do they
um,
have that a lot in California? Hardee's or
Carl's
Carl's
Jr. Yeah, yeah.
Jr.?
There's a
Oh,
good
okay.
amount.
Nice.
There's also okay. So I have like an Irish background, well, Irish and
Oh,
American
nice.
Indian background. Uh,
Nice.
but my grandma was very superstitious, and so my mom was pregnant with me.
Mm. Is that on the Irish side that they're superstitious?
Yes, my grandma
Oh, okay.
especially. Um, what do you call it? So my mom's pregnant with me, and she was craving a cheeseburger,
Hmm.
and she wanted she had enough money to take a cab
Mhm.
to go over to Jack in the Box to get it. She took my older brother with her.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
She orders it. By the time she gets home, my older brother's eating it. My
Oh
mom
no.
started crying, and she never got to eat the
Oh.
cheeseburger. And my grandma said, whatever that baby doesn't get to eat, me, in her stomach, he's going to crave for the rest of his life. He's going to crave for the rest of his life cheeseburgers.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good story.
Hmm.
Man, that's pretty awesome.
So you got to talk to your mom and go, whatever your favorite food is that you're always down for, ask your mom if she didn't get to eat that at one point.
Will do, will do.
Might
Dang,
happen.
that's pretty cool.
Monterey Bill says, I'll have prime rib, mashed potatoes, deep fried artichoke hearts, and nice canned
Ooh.
salve. Oh,
That
cab
all does
sav.
sound really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc. Is that...
Yummy, 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 yummy.
All
That all
right.
sounds amazing.
So looks like we did it. We made it through. Thank
Yay.
you. Thank you. So as always, we like to rate a person of your choice. If you don't have any, I can recommend people. Up to you.
Okay.
But thank you so much for joining us and the stories and stuff.
No, thank you. No, this has been a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you
Months
for
in the making.
inviting me.
Of course. Of course. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like Kira Knox because she's super awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, you want to put her name?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Um She's another fellow ASM artist, so she's
Ooh.
pretty
All right, so here we go.
Well, cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Kurt.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
That was a lot of fun.
Raid channel. Raid another channel. Why is it not allowing me to raid?
Oh, did I spell her name wrong? Kieran, I think.
Okay, there we go. It's working now.
Okay.
It gave me like a
Awesome.
weird message at first. All right, so we're heading out. Boom. There we go.